So the stream ended, but 14 minutes, and then when for some reason, the PlayStation did let me know, I checked my phone, and good thing is that I've been going for an hour and 26, and then the stream ended at 14 minutes, and then I took the clip of the last hour, so it'd been an hour and I think I only lost 12 minutes. I think. Yeah, I lost 12 minutes. It is what it is, though. Good thing it's only 12 minutes and not sometimes like it's a half hour or an hour.
Not as bad, right? So I'll probably get the key from him and then.
So why did it cut off?
Why would we leave him alone? That's the dumbest fucking. The dumbest fucking.
Well, it cut off way earlier. But I took a clip, an hour-long video from the console, so I think I only lost 12 minutes. I think.
I just been staring out the window here, trying to make sense of it all, but I ain't been drinking either. You know, I just.
Yeah, 12 minutes, whatever.
Like a man with a problem, Walt. I had a, argument with Danny. You know Danny, and then I got in trouble with the law. You know, and I'm just. Well,
I heard something like that, Walt.
yeah. Well, you know, he's Danny's my best friend, and he let me out on bail today. And now I'm just alone here at the window, you know, waiting. Man, and there's something in the air tonight, man.
I was just outside looking up at the sky above our broadcast tower thinking the same thing. What are you waiting for, Walt?
I don't know. Something's gonna happen. You know, I think I better go.
Walt, maybe...
No, thanks, Pat.
Well, good luck to you, Walt. Hang in there. Let's take a little break, folks. This weather's really something else, huh?
How can I be sure?
Oh, it's the after music. I thought that was gonna be like some creepy ass. DualSense wireless control battery level is low. I wonder why, because I haven't charged it. Alright, turn off, and then grab the other one. Turn this shit on, and let's go.
Oh, you're gonna get it now. God knows what you've done to that poor girl. This is Agent Nightingale, FBI! Get him up, Hemingway! You're under arrest! You move a muscle, I'll unload right in your goddamn face! Stay right where you are, Spillane! What are? I'm standing right here, you goddamn maniac!
So that's what we read from earlier.
I hated to leave Barry behind, but there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
Give it up, Mr. Wake! Come on!
It'd be so funny if the shadow people just start attacking them. Get your breath back. Start running. I mean, if you're gonna lose cops somewhere, it'd probably be the best place would be in the forest. At night.
Oh, damn.
So why were they immediately shooting at me? They're obviously not FBI then. Or any cops, because I don't think they just look at you and then shoot when you're actually obeying. Or like, because he put his hands, he's like, oh, put your hands up. He put his hands up. Immediately, bah, 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 like, bro. And the manuscript even said that, out of instinct, he knew that that wasn't a FBI agent.
For decades, the darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's skin slept fitfully in the dark place that was its home and prison. It was hungry and in pain. It dreamed of its nights of glory when the...
Huh. Well, whatever flipped the car came over here, but I see a manuscript page, so I need to grab it. What did he mean I'm a fugitive?
Rose didn't know how the strange old lady got in her trailer, and she looked wrong somehow. The woman showed her teeth in an approximation of a smile and traced a finger down Rose's cheek. Pretty girl, she said. Rose felt as if...
Huh. Okay, so Rose isn't a bad person, and she isn't part of the kidnappers either. So yeah, this person probably is an FBI. What do you mean a fugitive? Why is he a fugitive? That makes no sense. Alan should have had the opportunity to search the car and get the gun out of there. Oh, please let them get attacked by the shadows. That'd be so funny. Ha, they're getting attacked. But they're getting attacked by the big boy. Which they still don't show us what it is.
This horror was everywhere I went, circling me. The cops didn't stand a chance. They were after a writer, not a monster.
Yes!
But I'm not in the habit of jumping to conclusions. That tends to come back and bite you in the ass. Ouch.
How is Alan crushing these cars? Yeah, this guy is definitely trying to blame him so they can get more men. Nah, but all her policemen gonna die because she gave them to whoever this dude is. FBI. Did she even check if they were actually FBI, or did this motherfucker just come in this town, flash the badge, and then she was like, ah, yes, I believe you. Hello.
You on the ground. Hold it right there. There's nowhere to run.
Stop shooting me. Ah, the crows are gonna attack you, stupid fuck. Down you go, you stupid fucking piece of shit. That's what you get for shooting at me! Let me look at this shit. You died for a reason. And you deserve it. It'd be so cool if you use the binoculars, then you just find someone and they just turn around and look at you. Like, what the fuck?
This is James. Mulligan
Oh, there's a fire watch tower, right?
Source here. Jake, we got both Wheeler and Rose in custody. They didn't put up a fight or anything. But they were... Hey, what are you... Come on! Sit down and give me that. Jane, Mulligan here. Over. Go ahead, Mulligan. Over. We got Wheeler and Rose here. Wheeler's drunk or hopped up on something. Speaking of which, that Fed had a pretty distinctive whiff load of scotch about him, you know what I mean. Over. I don't have anything on that, Deputy Mulligan. Over. Well, whatever. Anyway, Rose is just being plain weird here. You better get Doc in to take a look at both. Over. Gotcha. You better get them here quickly. The, Fed's gonna want to interview Wheeler. Over. Oh, yeah, I'll bet he does. Looks like they have a lot in common. Mulligan out.
I could see the lights of the radio station in the distance.
Alright, let's go there. I should probably turn on the light behind me because it is getting dark.
I imagined that the broadcast tower in the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions.
Hold on. Cable's here, and the switch is right. There you go. Now you can see me! Yes, sir! What time is it? 6:22. Oh, my back. I don't know why, if I slept wrong or cold got into my back or something, but yesterday I was hurting here. Today hurts a lot less, but yeah. Alright, seems that we're still in order.
Unnatural shadows clung to the gate. I wouldn't get through without a fight.
So I need a flashlight. Or not, I get a whole fucking spotlight. Back here. Well, this is how I turn on the spotlight. Got it. Why is the light bugging? Not a light bulb either. Oh no, it is. Why is it bugging out though? It's pulsing. Yeah, you can see it pulse. I don't fucking know. Hold on. I use the light from outside because I don't know why this light is bugging the fuck out. No gun? You're gonna give me a flashlight, but not a gun? I need a gun.
It took me a moment to recognize the flashbang grenades. They were an ideal weapon for my situation.
Come in. Over. Team 1, this is Sheriff Breaker. Report. Over. Team 2, come in. I need a report. Over.
They're all dead.
Come on, guys. Talk to me. Come in, please. Over.
They're all dead. And it's all your fault for believing the dude that flashed you with an FBI badge. Unless he is a federal agent. But he's just... Yeah, you do too. Alright. I'm gonna need a gun real soon though. Trying to get as far as it as possible in case any other enemies spawn in and I can get more of them. Oh, this light. Maybe there's a gun here.
And here's another call. You're on KBFFM with Pat Maine.
It's Milt Peabody, Pat.
What's on your mind, Milt?
Well, I live near the trailer park, Pat, and there's a big ruckus going on over there.
Well, that's just up the road from me, too. What's going on, do you know?
I don't know, but there's a bunch of police cars there, lots of sirens, a helicopter buzzing around, and I think I heard some gunshots.
Gunshots?
Yes, sir, like from a pistol. So can you find out what's going on? It's just next door, and they're popping off guns there.
They're still shooting?
No, it was maybe 10, 15 minutes ago. It sounds serious, Pat. I'm telling you, it don't sound like no party.
I'm certainly going to give the station a call, Milt.
Okay.
You'll hear it here as soon as I hear from them.
Okay, thanks.
I just saw someone lie through their teeth saying that the Spider-Man 2 story was bad. Crazy. Sound and Fury. You've velocity before taken into action with a single flashbang. I mean, yeah, it did have some flaws, the story, but I mean, besides the fact that Norman, I mean, his anger is misplaced, but I can see why, because he's desperate to find someone to blame, even though it's all his fault. Why is it his fault? Because he gave him the thing in the first place, instead of trying to get something else for him, another cure. And that he's basically sacrificing everything to try to get Harry to save him, because he already lost his wife and he can't lose Harry. Yes, but like a lot of villains also, I mean, you can see why he's mad. It's not a good reason for him, but you can see why, so it's not really a bad thing. And then the whole Venom thing, they said that they treated him wrongly. I don't know if that's because they usually say that Venom is also like a comedy type and they don't like him being all serious. I don't know why they're complaining about Venom. I do feel like the Venom part was rushed at the end. That's why the game wasn't like a 10 out of 10 for me. It's only like a 9 because I felt like the Venom part was rushed. Especially how Kraven was killed at the end. It was really cool. But his fight could have been a bit better for the end. But I get why it wasn't, because you're Venom and you're stronger than Kraven and you're just there to destroy him. But yeah, I just felt like the last bit was rushed. I don't know why they think the whole story is
Rose
trash.
was lost in a dreamland where everything was drawn in black and gray crayons. The old lady had promised her that all her wishes would come true. She would be...
I can see why people didn't like Miles's part, because I mean, not from now on he's gonna be the protagonist, but Miles's part is like, oh, his whole thing is being like, oh, I need to write this paper, I need to finish writing this paper, and yeah, that kind of was his whole story arc. But I liked the whole Martin Lee thing, which was more important. I liked it. I liked how at the end he's like, I won't forgive you, but I can't carry this paper for you anymore, man. Like, you don't always have to forgive and forget, but he didn't. He just forgot. I mean, he not forgot, obviously, but I like that part of the thing, of the story. This one doesn't have a radio. Guess not. All of Peter's stuff with MJ and Harry, I feel like it was all fine. So I don't know why I just saw that tweet, and then apparently people in the comments also saying that's a bad. Obviously, it's not one of the best stories out there. I mean, no one can say that. No. And in terms of story, obviously could improve, but calling it bad is just crazy, and I'm like, what? And then, yeah, no. I wholeheartedly disagree with the tweet that I just saw, especially the people in the comments. The only thing I would agree on is that the Venom part was really rushed, but everything else is like, the rest of the story is fine. Kraven was fucking awesome.
No idea how to get to the coal mine.
Kraven's reasoning was for why he wanted to go in there and kill people. Is it a bad reason? Yeah, but he doesn't give a fuck. He's a menace. Not every villain has to have some sort of fucking sad backstory or whatever to have or to do or to want to do something. Same thing with Kaido. Doflamingo, you want to know, you see why and you understand why he wants to destroy the world, but still, even though destroying the world isn't really a good thing, but people still like Doflamingo for Kaido, because Kaido's like, oh, he's just bad because he's bad. But yeah, there's people like that in the world as well, in real life. So same thing with Kraven. I mean, he was raised obviously in a hunting environment, a hunting environment. He likes to hunt. It's all he's about. He doesn't give a fuck about, about people there.
Here's a little surprise. The famous writer Alan Wake just walked in, folks. I'm going to see if I can talk him into an interview.
Come on in, Mr. Wake. Oh, I'm so glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown. You back away from me. Don't hurt it.
Whoa. Everyone calm down.
Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him.
Judas Priest!
What the hell's the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
Yeah, I don't know why she hasn't arrested him. I don't think it matters if you're FBI. I'm pretty sure if you commit a crime, you can still get arrested, no? And if you can't, well, that's just fucking amazing, isn't it?
I had fallen off so many cliffs, it was
H.P. Lovecraft.
That's what you get for naming a book The Sudden Stop. It was probably good I hadn't had the... Nightingale stared through the broken studio window into the dark woods. He turned around, started to walk out, but Maine grabbed his arm. Young man, you almost shot me. You don't shoot off rounds at people like that. What's the matter with you?
With a rage and humiliation.
Chance to tell me where I was going.
I don't think this dude is FBI. But hold on, I want to read more of this tweet, because now I'm just thinking about this. Unless it's just a troll tweet. Venom fans hate it. I get it. I get it, but to me the game is damn near flawless. That game was bidded by mid. I don't mean it was trash. It's middle of the road, and the Venom story is always rushed and kind of crappy. They need to only make these stories if it's gonna feel the same as the other Venom stories. Yes, the Venom part was rushed. That doesn't make the rest of the game mid though. The rest of the everything before that was good. I think they had something special with Craven, but they ruined their momentum by killing him off in favor of one of the blandest interpretations of Venom I've seen in a while. How is it bland? I mean, Venom is just a menace, no? Because all the people that I see calling him bland is like, oh, he's supposed to be a comedian. Well, this one's just a menace, so who the fuck cares? It's like, well, it wasn't bad, it just wasn't as cohesive as the first. The first one wasn't really cohesive either. Some parts felt rushed. Martin Lee was supposed to be the big bad, and then it was like Doc Ock. And then Norman was the actual bad. And then same thing with this game, something I felt wrong with, and I don't even think it's the game's fault. It's really just the writer's fault. How is Peter so okay with Norman after he knows what he does, after he figured out what he does in the first one? I guess he's distracted by Harry getting back or whatever, but that's just dumb as fuck. Like, they just forgot about that. They're like, oh yeah, he so valid, a lot of it's well put together, but at the same time, the plot is ass. How is the plot is ass? Craven is just a menace, isn't? Unless there's like comic books where they think that Craven is fine. Oh, that like they make some sap story. I don't know. I just feel like that's what it is. Craven is just a menace, and he wants someone to kill him, and that's why. Don't care. Still game of the year. Go play something else if you don't like it. And then there's 2 replies. Average Insomniac fan response ain't even close to getting game of the year. The story is easily the worst aspect of the game. I don't think so. I think it's the repetitive combat. Yeah, I think it's the repetitive combat. That's what the worst part of the game is. I just like the gadget selection in Peter's arms more than the story. Yeah, gadget selection was trash. I mean, they weren't bad, but it was just they weren't good until you upgraded them, and the way that you got them, I mean, it's the same as before, but they didn't feel as good. And then Peter's arms were trash, but I don't get why they would go for the arms if they were gonna put more time into the Venom suit. Story is serviceable. Yeah, story. In terms of Peter, I really liked it. In terms of Miles, it was like until the Lee part, which was in Venom section, I liked that. But yeah, Venom rushed. I can agree with that. The Venom part was rushed. Craven part was goated though. I think it was definitely pretty flawed. I'm done with Venom. Stop putting him in every Spider-Man project. I mean, in the original trilogy, he was there, sure. Andrew Garfield, he wasn't there, and then where wasn't he? He's not. He hasn't been in Tom Holland's. I mean, obviously they kind of want to introduce them, but then they didn't. And then Venom's getting his own thing. That's not a Spider-Man thing related, so I don't really get this tweet. You're right to the last part. Terrible take. He hasn't any problems in any Spider-Man project, including this, where he was just another villain. Spider-Man 3, yeah, but why do you say every? Also, I think Venom just doesn't work in Spider-Man 2 because it feels so forced to have Harry hate Peter. He's not hating him though. It's the suit. That's the whole point. And copies of himself just like every other bad Spider-Man antagonist in history. Turn the entire world into copies of himself. Isn't that just him and the Lizard? Doc Ock doesn't want to make everybody like him, does he? Yes, he does. Does Norman want to turn everybody into goblins? I don't know. Nothing there implies Venom can't work in a modern setting. You have an issue with his writing. What about Spectacular and City to say every Spider-Man charge like when he hasn't been in the last half of dozen movies or games? Yeah, you're right. Maybe just that his character is easy to mishandle. I mean, I definitely want a comedian Venom because I actually do prefer a comedian Venom rather than a menace, and that's why if they introduce Eddie Brock in the DLCs like as a radio thing, and then he comes in Spider-Man 3 as an Agent Venom or whatever for DLC, because I don't want him interrupting the main game. That'd be cool as well. Unless Harry keeps the suit. I don't know, but obviously the suit with him, he could go full Venom. But apparently, you know, like Eddie Brock is the only person that doesn't go crazy like with the suit on. That'd be cool. But yeah. No, it isn't. Stream is not ending. I'm just reading and discussing about Spider-Man 2 story. How did you not die? Whatever. That's a waste of a flashbang. The game, yeah, Spider-Man 2, the game. I saw a horrible tweet saying the game was trash. Or mid. I guess people just relate mid with the trash now, although mid is just mediocre. But whenever they use mid, I just feel like they're talking about it being trash. And I'm just reading a tweet about it. Actually, no. They said, not the game was trash, they said the story was horrible. Missed by a mile. You managed a slow motion dodge 20 times. Stay right there. And yeah, that's about it. A tweet mentioning that the story was horrible, which it wasn't. It does have flaws, there's no doubt about it, but it wasn't horrible.
There was no sensible reason for the power company workmates to be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
Why am I walking towards them? I'm not fucking moving the joystick. What is the game on about? What the fuck is going on? The story wasn't horrible. It does have its flaws. What can I say the flaws are? I was just saying Norman part. You can see his hate towards the Spider-Man isn't valid, but you can see why he would have that hate for them. He's just trying to find someone to blame, really. That's how I see it. That's a waste of a flashbang. And he got one person. And he should have gotten like everybody. I'm dodging. I'm dodging. And the flashbang didn't throw properly. The darkness controls are taken. I only played the first 2 games, but my friend was playing third game, but I saw that game and story. What third game? Oh, you mean okay, it's 3 games, you mean Miles Morales as well. I'm guessing that's what you're talking about. Yeah, Miles Morales is really good, story-wise and everything. I don't think there's anything really missing in there. Oh, you're annoying me. You're annoying me. Why is there so many fucking enemies? The first game, it just felt like there were too many villains. It worked fine. It It worked fine. Oh, I was supposed to use shit like this to kill them. I see. But same thing with Spider-Man 2 right now, third game. Like, people saying the story was horrible. It isn't. Do I see that Miles Morales' story is better? Yeah, I would say that. I would put Miles, in terms of story, not gameplay, I would put Miles Morales at top, and then I would put Spider-Man 2 and then Spider-Man 1. As for gameplay, I'd put... Ooh, who'd I put? I loved playing as Miles Morales, and I felt like his... Not sure what story you can expect in a game with superhero or movie, whatever, you get my point. Well, yeah, you can get an amazing story, obviously. You'd need some great writers. I don't know if you liked as much as other people you like, for an example, the Guardians movie, right? But I think what people don't like about Kraven, like, because most people seem to have an issue with Venom, and I get it why, because it felt rushed. In fact, that's the whole reason the game isn't a 10 out of 10 for me, because the Venom part was rushed, so I gave it a 9. Obviously, I'm not a critic or anything, but Guardians of the Galaxy, where I got that wrong. Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
Hello?
I think out of all the superhero movies, in terms of story, it's the best one. Maybe? I don't know. Yeah. I mean, obviously, it's because in terms of DC movies, the only good ones are Batman ones. Batman, the new one, was goated.
I'm here.
I will say that. I'm not saying they're bad, but those are the only ones I don't like. You don't like the Guardian ones? I'm guessing because of the comedy. And I can respect that. I can respect that, because not everybody's going to like the same comedy.
She sounded wrong somehow.
It's understandable. Unless it is from the story, but my guess is that you don't like them because of the comedy. But yeah, the only other issue that I am finders keepers, you have discovered 5 of the hidden chests. Only issue that I'm seeing for the next game is if they're going to do the comedy and the characters, me and my friends skipped these 3, and we also skipped the Marvel movies. Or you just skip them in general. Oh. Yeah, I can see not everybody's gonna have the same comedy taste, so I can see why you didn't. It's not pain to watch them. Yeah. The last time I saw a Marvel movie is the Guardians movie. I'm pretty sure the Marvels one just came out. I didn't go watch that. And then for the Loki show, I watched it, but through a reaction channel. Because to be honest, we've seen them all 3 Guardians just to connect with all the other movies and with future ones. Oh, so you saw them, but just... Oh, okay, I see. But you didn't like them. Yeah.
Darkness, it floated in midair, twitching. For a moment,
I
was looking at. The heavy object lurched at me with
Yeah, I'm just afraid what the Spider-Man 3 is gonna look like, because obviously Peter got retired, but they still want to use Doc Ock and Norman, obviously. So is Miles gonna have to deal with them? Marvel movies is so crap, though. I don't call them crap, but yeah, they're not the best of the best. They're just a fun watch. I wouldn't call them great movies or great storytelling or whatever, but they're a fun watch, and in terms of fun watching, they're great. Besides the last few projects that have come out, where's profit from their movies? Which ones? Hold on. Reach the train depot. Where am I going? Am I going down here? I'm just scared for Spider-Man 3 to see what they'll do, because they have Cindy Moon coming in, but they still have two major Peter Parker villains. Marvel movies flop really bad. Marvels, the new one. Oh, Marvels. I get you now. Yeah, I didn't go and watch it. I think I saw like a single trailer for it. And I hadn't watched the Miss Marvel show either, so I knew I wasn't going to understand it. I have no intention of watching them. Maybe if I'm bored at some point, but there's so many other good movies that I haven't watched that I would prefer watching them than these. What is going on? We're waiting for Deadpool 3? Yeah, hopefully Deadpool 3 is also good. That's annoying. Because for Deadpool 3, obviously, what the fuck is hitting me? I'm getting killed by pipes. For Deadpool 3, they're gonna use Wolverine, Hugh Jackman Wolverine. And are they gonna use a version before Logan? Like, because he got, at the end of the movie, he got Cable's time watch thing. Unless that's not canon and just a comedy bit. Or if it's gonna be a... No, they can't use an after Logan Wolverine, because I feel like that would just ruin the ending of that movie. That's because it's technically Logan and they are both main characters. Yeah, they are both main characters. Yeah, I'm just worried to see how they're gonna do how they're gonna introduce Logan into it, or Wolverine rather. How am I supposed to dodge this shit? How am I supposed to dodge? Oh, okay, I think I'll just use a flare, because I don't know how I'm supposed to dodge a fucking pipe. Yeah. Deadpool 3, what other Marvel movie? You keep dying because of me in the chat? No, it's just me being trash. I don't know why I getting pipes thrown at, and they have a lot of health because the lamp won't just kill them quickly. So I'm gonna start using the flare. Maybe that'll work. Captain America and there's another one next year. Oh, are they still doing the Captain America for Falcon? Ah, yeah, great. Getting hit by a fucking... Don't you dare... Oh my lord! How the rumors say we might see a Red Hulk in this movie? Red Hulk? I don't know much about Red Hulk actually. I only ever saw Red Hulk in the Avengers show that I'm pretty sure got canceled. Yeah, it got canceled.
Pleaded for me to open the door. True to form, the asshole actually thought I would obey. I had no sympathy left, no guilt either, not for him. I took a moment to savor the screen.
That's the only time I've ever seen Red Hulk. And
just starting to get interested in writing. Stephen King had been a source of inspiration to
I don't know how Red Hulk is he stronger than normal Hulk, or does his colors just change just to
protagonist? That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
I don't know how Red Hulk really works. I just know that he's a different person. I don't know if he's stronger or a villain. Was he a villain? I don't remember him being a villain. Maybe he was. I don't know. Damn good cup of coffee. I found 25 coffee thermos. I also saw another thing that apparently Thunderbolt Ross becomes Red Hulk. Huh. I also saw that apparently Chris Hemsworth was in talks for Thor 4 or 5. No, Love and Thunder was Thor 4. Yeah, Thor 5. He was in talks to see, yeah, Thor 5. I wonder how that's gonna go. And it's supposed to be Taika Waititi again, right? The dude that did Love and Thunder. I didn't like Love and Thunder either. I don't know. Pretty Thor, you mean we had a hard time watching it in cinema. We almost left half through the movie. Yeah. It was just a comedy movie, but with Thor, and it just wasn't good. I forgot what her name was. I was about to call her Mary Jane, but that's definitely not her name. Jane Foster, I think that's what her name was. I think that's what her name is. The whole cancer thing was, you know, I felt like it was too serious for the movie. Such a bad movie. He really managed to fuck the comic book story and go on with this movie. Yeah, he did. I felt like the cancer shit was way out of, like, it just didn't belong in the movie. Neither did the I forgot what the character's name was. The Godslayer character. I feel like he was really wasted as well in the movie. It's seriously a parody movie, nothing else. Yeah, I didn't like it whatsoever. Gore the Godslayer, that's his name. Christian Bale's acting was wasted on that movie. I don't feel like he's one of the all-time greatest villains like other people sometimes hype him up to be, but I really did enjoy him. And light, you can hurt them. Why is it telling me these messages after I already, like, way late in the game? Whatever. Takiti is not directing the next one? Oh yeah, what I saw that he was gonna do, or he was going to, or he wasn't anymore. So I don't remember what he was gonna do. He was gonna do a Star Wars movie, was he not? Because I saw a thing apparently that he said that people were gonna get mad at his Star Wars movie. So maybe he's just gonna make another comedy fuckfest, and it's just not gonna be good at all. They throw him out because of Lord and Thor Love and Thunder. Yeah, they probably did. But if he's doing a Star Wars thing, it's weird because Star Wars is still under Disney, so I don't know why they would trust him. Because he directed Ragnarok, and Ragnarok was a good movie. I enjoyed it. But then he made this movie, and I just didn't fuck with it at all. And then he's gonna do a Star Wars movie. I'm not the biggest Star Wars fan, but I do enjoy Star Wars. But then it's gonna be like, well, let's see if he messes it up or not. There's also a bunch of Star Wars projects that have come out recently that I haven't watched. I saw the Ashoka one. I saw the first 2 seasons of Mando. Also, as far as I could read about Chris, he said only way he goes back to another Thor is if it's not comedy, has a good story. Yeah, I saw that too. If it's not a comedy, because yeah, I don't know how I would feel or why he even agreed. I mean, I guess he already had signed a contract. But the script for Thor: Love and Thunder, I mean, he could have just read it and then basically saw that he was like a walking clown the whole movie. there was never a moment of seriousness until like the very end, but then it got ruined with him giving powers to from 5 movies, only 1 is not comedy. Alright, talking about the first one or the second one? I'm gonna guess the first one, but I don't know. Second one. Yeah, I mean first one does have comedy in there when Thor gets to Earth. Second one is the dark elf movie, right? Which even though it's not comedy, I don't think it's as bad as other people say, but I definitely don't think it's good. Yeah, it is the elf one.
The darkness surged towards me, sucking everything loose from the ground into its depths, tugging at my clothes. I saw the flare the kidnapper had dropped and threw myself towards it just as I felt my feet leave the ground.
Huh. I actually like that one because it's different. Yeah, as I said, I don't think it's a terrible movie as other people say. I don't think it's a great movie, but I watched it, and when I first saw it, I liked it. The second time I saw it, I was like, yeah, definitely some shit here that I'm into the dark style ones like DC, dramatic and different. Yeah, I like DC movies as well. Earlier I said the only good one was Batman. I retract that statement. I actually like the Aquaman one. The one that came out a few years ago. I actually like that one. Do I have a flare gun? Heavy metal. You destroyed the bulldozer. Yeah. Yeah, all the Batman movies are good. Except Batman vs Superman. Especially that last Batman movie. It was so good. I hope they don't mess up the next one, and I hope it's just as long, if not longer. Because Robert Pattinson Batman, I actually really liked it. I liked Aquaman. I don't know how this Aquaman, the one that's gonna come out later this year, how it's gonna turn out. Wonder Woman, I liked the first one a bit. I didn't see the second one, so I can't really comment on that. For the Justice League movie, I didn't like the original version. I like the Zack Snyder one though, especially because there's more of the cyborg involved in there. Oof, I should have checked if there was a manuscript page somewhere around here. There probably was. Nah, whatever.
I had never been this glad to see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours to get to the cold.
I didn't get to see the Flash movie, which apparently Flash movie is good, but the CGI for it was trash, but the actual movie was good. I might watch it.
The coal mine wasn't far now.
Not might. At some point, I'm going to watch it. That's a guarantee. But I might watch it soon. Damn it, internet cut off? Or,
Today, I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice.
I was just talking about how
a drowning man
for all the... Wait, can I keep driving? Yeah, then I should drive. Why would I go there on foot?
Little by little, without realizing it, I'd come to believe that the story in the manuscript was coming true. The current of its narrative had taken me deeper and deeper into dark waters. Alice had been taken from me. Barry was probably in jail. I was a fugitive from the FBI. The whole world taken over by the Dark Presence was trying to destroy me. It all felt real, but it matched a textbook case of insanity.
That I didn't like. I think I already said that. And then as for Aquaman, I liked it. I don't know how the second one's gonna turn out later. Last I heard, you said you like Aquaman movie. Yeah, I liked it. I hope they don't fuck up the second one, but considering the whole Amber Heard situation that was going on when it was, I guess it was still being made, and the thing that happened, I'm guessing it's not gonna turn out too well. As for the Flash movie, I haven't watched it. I will watch it. I just haven't watched it yet. I'll probably watch it soon though. I'll like rent it and watch it. All I heard is that it had a good story, just shitty CGI. And I'm actually really looking forward to what DC does. Because it seems that so far the only promising project is the Batman 2. Actually, since the idiot reboot DC Universe, right now Aquaman 2 has no meaning. People won't bother to go and watch it. It will be another... I can't read the rest. But yeah, he is rebooting DC Universe. I don't know why. That's what's happening. As for... What do you call it? Yeah, it would have no... The Aquaman 2 movie will have no meaning. And even Jason Momoa himself is probably going to get recasted. I'll still go and watch it, just because I like the first one. It would probably be trash, to be honest. And as I said before, me and my friends agree that we won't go watching DC movie from now on. We will stick to Marvel. Yeah, I can see why. I mean, the James Gunn really has to like... I liked him. I liked his Suicide Squad movie, but as well, the Suicide Squad movie was a lot of comedy in there. So, but I hope that the other project that he does in the future are actually good movies. Because as I said before, the only project right now for DC that I'm looking forward to, and then basically the only one that there is to look forward to, is the Batman 2. And God knows when that'll come out. They did dirty Henry Cavill. Now with this reboot, we have no interest in them anymore. Yeah, Henry Cavill has been done dirty by both the DC and Netflix by The Witcher show. The first season of The Witcher, I really liked it. Second season, I enjoyed it. Third season, I saw like 2 episodes, and I just haven't seen the rest of it. And because the first 2 episodes were just trash, I didn't like them. I don't know if you're a Witcher fan or seen The Witcher, but oh wait, this is the tower that I visited earlier. Ooh, maybe there's a manuscript page. What the Alan, please, for the love of, thank you.
Welcome back to KBF FM. Hope you enjoyed that tune. Now, Doc, you were talking about life and finding that special someone, that soulmate. Well,
besides all of that, Alan Wake. So far, I'm enjoying it. The gameplay is really simple, and traversing this forest is getting repetitive. I'm mostly sticking here to the story. Since James Gunn went to DC, Shazam, Fury of Gods, Flash, Blue Beetle, all of them bombed. Yeah, because they bombed because, as you said before, everybody knows that these movies don't mean anything because he's doing a reboot. So it's kind of like, well, what's the fucking point of me going and watching this movie? Out of all those movies you just named, the only one I went and watched was Blue Beetle. And that's only because I hadn't gone to the theater in a while, and I was like, oh, I want to go to the theater and watch something. And I saw the Blue Beetle, and it was enjoyable. I actually liked it. But I mean, maybe Blue Beetle cared, and did you like it? Yeah, I actually liked it. I don't know. There were some parts that were really goofy that I was like, but it was an enjoyable movie. I'd give it like a 7. You know, it's alright. I wouldn't give it an 8 or anything. I'd give it like a 7. And the 7 compared to all the the movies that have come out recently is it's great, I guess. Because something that I've also been disappointed in. On Friday, I went and saw the new Hunger Game movie. I enjoyed all the other Hunger Game movies, but this one was bad. It just, how is that movie? We didn't bother to go watch that one. It just wasn't good. Don't watch it. Like, unless it's on TV or something. It's weird. It's long. The Hunger Game part, which is like the best part of the first two movies, and was the really fun part, and they were awesome and action packed. This one was just so fucking lame. It was the action and how they all fought each other was so weird. Like it was such a small arena, and yet they didn't chase each other, especially the group. They just it was so fucking weird. And the ending was just weird as well. It was like, no, it was bad. I didn't like it. And the worst part of it was my friends, while we were watching the movie, they just wouldn't shut the fuck up because I was only able to sit through it because I was a Hunger Games fan, but I'm pretty sure I asked all of them, they hadn't watched any of them, and I'm pretty sure they got bored. But they just wouldn't shut the fuck up. It was so annoying. And then the movie was bad as well, and then I was just not in the mood. Last good movie I saw, and I didn't really go to the theater that much this year, so maybe it was because of that, but the only good movie that I saw this year, I would say, would be Oppenheimer. I saw Oppenheimer. I saw Barbie afterwards, but we seen Equalizer 3, The Nun 2, Pope's Exorcist, Creed 3, Evil Dead Rising, Extraction 2, Scream 6. That's what we've seen this year. Equalizer 3, don't know what that is. Nun 2, didn't bother and go watch it. I saw the first one, liked it, but I just didn't go watch this one. And then I thought you said Scream 6. I don't like slashers. They're not scary. The Nun 2 is actually good. I might watch it then, because I like the first one. I don't like slashers. It's just pointless killing. The last slasher that I saw was Halloween, back like 4 years ago. And it was... Even Michael Myers, which is a character that's supposed to like give you some sort of fear because he's a silent character. The Nun 2 continues from 1. Yeah, I need to watch 2 then. Slashers are they just kill people and that's it. There's no tense moments. At no point do I get scared. It's not scary as one, but still it's a damn good movie. Alright, I'll watch it.
With Nightingale gone and the night wind blowing in through the broken studio window, Maine stared at Sarah. The sheriff looked away. Maine's voice shook with barely controlled anger. That boy's doing more drinking than thinking.
Huh. Yeah, then I'll watch it. I'll probably rent it as well and watch it. Unless it's still in theaters, but it probably isn't. That shit was like, what, a month ago when it came out? Yeah, it probably isn't. Pope's Exorcist is also really good.
I didn't want to go.
I didn't even see any promotion or anything for that movie, so Pope's Exorcist, another horror movie.
The day dragged on. Different scenarios.
There's another movie that I've been meaning to watch that apparently is really good in terms of horror. It's called Hereditary. I started to watch it the other day, but then we wasn't expecting a good movie, but it's a horror movie and good movie. Yeah, with horror movies, you never go in there hoping it's a good time. Actually, no, you never expect a good movie. You hope that it's a good movie, because horror movies are hit or miss. There's no in between. There really isn't. Either the movie scares you, or the movie is just a fucking...
Where the hell are you?
It's just boring. That's all there is to it. So that's why I don't really bother watching horror movies because of that, because it's either hit or miss. And I just don't like dropping shit. And like, as I said, when I was watching the Hunger Games movie, I could have left mid-watch, But a bad thing about me is that I can't just drop shit. I should have just left the movie theater.
I'm gonna kill him.
I had to get to Mirror Peak.
Am I gonna start getting attacked by objects again?
It was close. Maybe closer than ever before.
Oh no, I'm not good. That'd be annoying. Like the first third of them. Have you seen the Indiana Jones movie? Heard it's really bad. I haven't seen a single Indiana Jones movie, so there was literally no way for me to go. I know they're good. I think, unless it's just like a nostalgia thing talking.
Fell for Barbara Jagger. It happened fast.
She
was young, vibrant,
but I don't care about Indiana Jones
never
really.
been a very happy man, and without any seeming effort,
But yeah, I saw that it flopped, and no one actually went and saw it.
For the first time in his life, everything she did was another piece of a jigsaw puzzle.
And I'm not gonna bother watching it either, because besides Indiana Jones looking like a cool explorer, I just haven't seen any of his movies. As I said, I just don't care. I do not care. I have the flare out. How are you still hitting me, my guy? Is there a reason why you play this game? You want to play Alan Wake 2? And for why is it cutting out the rest? Yes, I want to play Alan Wake 2. Because apparently I heard it's a really good game. And I want to try it out. Apparently you don't have to play the first one to play the second one. But I saw it on PS Plus. So I was like, well, might as well play it, you know, and get some context. As to what's going on. And then Alan Wake 2, I might get it in December. Right now that the Black Friday sale is out, I'm gonna buy Dark Souls 1 and 2. Well, glad you playing this game. Yeah, because I heard that for a lot of people, Alan Wake 2 is like their game of the year. So I was like, okay, well, I gotta try it out. This month, right now, that there's the whole Black 2 for the price of 1. You took out 2 with a single barrel or bullet. I'm gonna buy Dark Souls 1 and 2 for the PlayStation. I already maxed them, or I already did everything on Xbox for both of them, but I'm getting them again on PlayStation just to get the platinum. How far are you in this game? Which chapter? I'm in episode 3. Yeah, and apparently there's 6 for the main story and 2 extra ones. For DLC. So what I'm gonna do for the main story, 3, that's great. I'm gonna finish episode 3 today, finish it off. Tomorrow I'll do 4 and then half of chapter 5, and then on Wednesday or Thursday, if not until Friday, I'll do probably Wednesday, not Thursday. I'll do the other half of 5 and then finish it off with 6. And on the weekend, I'll do DLCs. I don't know if I'll do both of them together or if I'll do 1 and 1. Hold on. There's something there. Another shadow thing trying to attack me. Where the fuck did the fridge go? I like how I said game is combat's kind of like simple and repetitive, but then they start adding
What the hell?
moving objects, which is so much fun. That's just a tornado. Oh. That's a car that I can use, I think. Okay, let's go down there.
The only way to reach the hillside ahead was to go through the building. I had to find a way to avoid electrocution.
No manuscript, no. Alright. And everything's even darker now. Stop hitting the fucking car. Ah, stupid fuck. Alright. We're out of there. Now, where to? I only know first hour and a half from it. I know it's slow and less action. I don't mind it being less action because apparently, like, the storytelling is awesome in it. And besides, I'd actually prefer there being less action in this game. It's scary horror story. Good. I want that. And hopefully I do get scared. Even if it's not all the time me getting scared, hopefully there's a scare in there. Because this one is definitely action heavy. A lot of fighting. There's so much fighting that I'd argue that this shadow shit is like losing its, like, the scary part of it. Trust no one in the dark. Same thing kind of happened with Resident Evil 7. It's a scary game, but when they started spamming the mode monsters, it kind of just like they weren't scary at all. You didn't feel pressured by them at all. In fact, they just started to become annoying because they were bullet sponges and they just happened so often that instead of fearing them and instead of them fearing of them popping up in case you're gonna waste your ammo and everything, it's more of like, fuck, I hope they don't pop up because I have no fucking ammo, and right when I do have ammo, they're gonna waste all my ammo. That's the only reason why I didn't replay Resident Evil 7,
Some of the
because
Taken retained echoes of their former
the enemies were
selves,
trash.
but these were just the nerve twitches of a dead thing. Nothing remained but a shell covered and filled with darkness. In most cases, these
How is
puppets
Resident Evil
were removed
Village?
for the purposes
Great.
of the dark presence.
A lot of
For
people
anything more elaborate,
like it,
as we
but then
pointed out,
apparently they
it was
call the
different.
second half of the game
It lingered its
trash.
mind.
I
And so
wouldn't
rather than
say
take
that.
it over completely, merely
I would
touched it.
say, in terms of, let's say you split up the story in 5 parts. The Four Lords and the very end. All right. First part of the game, first part I'll count the village and castle as one. First part of the game is really good. Second part of the game, House Beneviento, is really fucking good. First time you play it, you actually get scared. Moreau's area, which is the third part of the game, is trash. I don't like it. I don't know why anyone would like it. Part 4 of the game, which is Heisenberg's part of the game, it's not bad. It's not great. It's just alright. It's alright. The factory's okay. And then for the very last part of the game, I liked it. You know, it's like just like the final boss and like, you know, the reveal that Ethan is a reveal. And I like it. I like Village. People calling the first half good, but then the second half trash or bad are just straight up wrong. But yeah, Moreau's section is trash. But Heisenberg's area is not trash. It's not great as either, like the first 2 parts of the game, but it's not bad. But people do call it bad, and it's disappointing. It's like, well, I don't like it. Well, I'm gonna get fucking rushed. What about Resident Evil 2 and 3 remake that they did? Resident Evil 2 remake is really good. And 3, if you've never played Resident Evil 3 original, 3 remake is a really good game. If you played the original, which I haven't, I can see why people would be annoyed the fact that there was cut content. I understand. I also wouldn't want my favorite game out there if it was, you know, or you were a fan of it to get content get cut out. But it's still a good game. It's just that the cut content made people upset.
No way the flashbang grenades were standard power company equipment.
That's all I'm saying. Then Resident Evil 4 remake. Okay, I got it. I never played the old ones. Yeah, especially if you don't play the old ones, then Resident Evil 3 for you is going to be a way better experience than for old fans. Because as I said before, I understand the frustration with getting cut content. I wouldn't want, let's say, Infamous 2, which is one of my favorite PS3 games that hopefully one day gets a remaster, because I forgot they made 4 remake as well. Yeah, and then 4 remake, you can clearly tell that it was a good game because it was nominated for Game of the Year. I don't really think it has a chance in winning with all the other behemoths that came out. Yeah, there's a lot, but flashbangs are actually kind of broken. Flares are just for like, oh, you see a lot of enemies, you push them back, but right now there were a lot of enemies, so I sacrificed some health,
I
but
stared through the bars of the jail
flashbang
cell.
got me through.
Barry stood behind me, swaying on his feet, looking as ill as I felt. Agent Nightingale stood on the other side of the bars with Sheriff Breaker. Nightingale had a stack of manuscript pages in his...
Okay, so we're probably gonna get arrested. And by probably, I mean guaranteed we're gonna get arrested. We're gonna get caught. Big question for you. Did you play Baldur's Gate? Because I got Baldur's Gate, and I can tell it's a great game. I just never played this type of game, and I haven't played because I'm trash at it. But I do want to get back into it, but I don't know if you've played it. Or you're just not a fan of that genre and don't know about it. Trust no one in the dark? Okay. I'm pointing the flashlight at you. He's fucking dying. Thank you. Yeah, flare guns are for real emergencies. Flares are for like, oh, 3 enemies, and then flashbangs are like 4 enemies and above. And I can't pick either. Shotgun ammo good because I've been running low.
I had no real plan. I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and
Pump action. Okay, yeah, this is immediately better because it holds more than 2 fucking bullets in the chamber. Oh, I don't know where to go. And these lights seem to indicate that there's going to be a lot of enemies. Fuck, I know. It didn't open. Ooh, flare gun ammo. More flashbangs and more shotgun rounds. Good. Very, very good. Yep, I see the light. Let me turn it on.
The dark presence was moving ahead of me in the same direction I was going. A cold feeling settled itself in the pit of my stomach. Was it going for Alice?
The graveyard shift may cause cancer.
Excuse me, what? No, I'm not saying that, or I said that or are you talking about, are you talking about the thing that I said for Black Friday, or Baldur's Gate? The thing that I mentioned just before this. Black Friday? Well, if you're talking about Black Friday, I'm buying Dark Souls 1 and 2 again. If you're talking about the game that I mentioned just now, I'm talking about Baldur's Gate. And yes, Black Friday. Oh yeah, I'm buying Baldur's. Not Baldur's. I'm buying Dark Souls 1 and 2 again because I am going to get the platinum for it, for each of them again. I already have 100% / platinum, whatever you want to call it, on all the games. But I want to get platinum for Dark Souls 1 and 2 on PlayStation as well. Because I already got Elden Ring and Sekiro on Xbox, but then I got Elden Ring and Sekiro here again. And also Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 3 is... Platinum is the hardest one of them all. It's the most fucking annoying one. Please, no more throwing objects. Please, no, 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 you annoying piece of shit. Why are they throwing cars at me? Like, what kind of enemy type is a fucking car? Oh, whatever. It's just like, alright, throwing a car, great, yeah. I guess you gotta switch it up. How much more is in this episode, Lord?
Things were never as simple in real life as in fiction. I had lost count.
There'd be a clear
I wished there'd be a clear reason for my writer's block. Something to fight. Something to lash out on. There wasn't. I was filled with doubt. I was nothing like the hero in my book.
I was fumbling and I had no plan. Huh. Cross the ghost town. Are there going to be ghosts? Actually, I'm glad this episode didn't end yet. I'll stay here for another 30 minutes or so. Alright. I'm guessing within those 30 minutes, the episode is going to end. Probably is going to. I feel like I'm reaching the end of it. I think, I don't know. Please don't throw more stuff at me. Oh, you annoying... Alright, for the flashlight to recharge. Don't throw more stuff. You're throwing more stuff. Don't do that. They're here. You have destroyed 20 poltergeist objects. These aren't annoying at all. They have so much health. Okay, let me pick up the battery from inside of the house. Bro, Alan. Actually, you know what? I was about to complain about his stamina, but he's a writer. And he's actually been running around all night. So you know what? I won't complain about his stamina. Because I would do way worse. I'd probably be one of the taken at this point. Either that, actually no, I'd just be sitting at home with all the lights on. Yeah, I'd be good. Nah, I'd be fine. Where can I go from here? All around. Alright, another point of no return. I was hiding behind the tree. Please, for the... Bro! How much fucking health does his pipe have? That's a whole pipe. That's not a fucking... Well, that's not a... That's the front of a train? What is that? I don't even know what that is. It takes a full charge to get rid of... Alright. I'm not wasting a battery on you. I'm gonna hope that they don't regenerate. I'm pretty sure they don't. Come on. Nah, fuck it. Iron Horse. You made the train engine run out of steam. Great comedy from their part. Throwing stuff at you, they really hate you. They do. This whole throwing objects at you is mad annoying. I should have used the flare gun. Yeah, whatever. Oh, Lord.
Anything outside of riding is a struggle. I feel ill. I managed to make my way downstairs. There's a shoebox filled with books and papers by Thomas Zane. It's very hard to focus, but I managed to read some of it. He's a poet, and a good one. He writes of muses and creators summoning...
Oh, hell no. Shotgun way better.
Lake, using his powers to shape the world of a realm of gods and dreams and demons, dark things that wait for a chance to slip through, wearing the flesh of men as disguise. Zane writes about himself, his girlfriend being taken over by a dark presence, about growing scared of Lake. Zane believes it's a mirror to the gaping void of darkness above, where some Lovecraftian presence lurks.
That's a real person, right? The guy on the TV? That's not animated? I'm guessing that's the actor for Alan Wake. That's who they're basing his face on? That face looks way too real. Unless it is, I think, not sure. Yeah, I don't know. That person looks mad real. As for Alan Wake 2, I don't know where to get it, because it's actually cheaper on Xbox if I get it there. It's PlayStation, I don't know. I love all of PlayStation except the fact that for some reason the games are more expensive on here. Honestly, Alan Wake 2 is a good game. Yeah, that's why I want to get it. But I also want to get Armored Core 6 because I didn't play it earlier this year. So hopefully Armored Core will be on discount at December. Because I don't know how much of a FNAF fan you are. I'm like an average fan that just tunes in into stuff. I haven't watched the movie, but the VR The Help Wanted 2. It's a new VR game. Got it already announced, but they gave it a release date earlier. It's also in December, so now there's 3 games that I want to get by the end of the year, and that's kind of annoying. That's a lot of games. That's a lot of money. Unfortunately, games are also expensive. They're worth every dime, video games. But they're, as I said, they're expensive. Don't you dare and try and rush me. Alright. Thought I saw the manuscript page. I'm just tripping. Where am I? Over here. Hello. Tunnels go to cauldron lines. Yeah? You down here? If all I find down here is enemies and not a single weapon...
Without warning, the headache stabbed at my brain.
Oh no, this is the way forward. Hold on. I want to see if there's any ammo up here. Next thing I'm going to shoot is a flare gun because I have a lot of ammo and I don't want to hit a limit and waste some of it by not being able to pick it up. Wait, is the way forward down there or up here? Okay, way forward is up here. So down there, okay, I love wasting time. Absolutely love wasting it. Alright. Well, okay. Is this the way forward?
Alice? I'm losing it. I gotta get out of here. The hunters were big, thick-set men, confident and at home in the woods. They were feeling good, running on beer, ghost stories, and camaraderie late into the night. It did them no good.
Am I gonna meet enemies with guns? Oh, that'd be so fucking annoying. That'd be annoying, wouldn't it? Alright, it's a dead end with dialogue, flashback. I don't know what you would call that. And a manuscript page. Alright. Come on, Alan, put some fork in. I was about to say take off the jacket so you don't get as hot while running, but at the same time, walking out there in the forest is probably getting cold as fuck. It's annoying when you start sweating, but it's actually cold. But I guess since he's moving around all the time, he doesn't get to feel it. The cold seeping in with all the sweat.
Even behind the closed doors and curtains of his grimy room at the Majestic, the local motel, Nightingale could feel the locals' eyes on him, the unrelenting pressure of their judgment. He forced it out of his mind. For all he knew, they could all be under Wake's spell already.
Just let me get through this. So he is FBI. But for some reason he knows that Alan Wake has magical writing powers. Am I supposed to run? Oh, hello. Hello. Alright. What the fuck are you talking of? What? Did I just get damaged by a wooden... I got damaged by a wooden board. Let's fucking go. A wooden board on the floor that was doing absolute... It wasn't even possessed like the other... Great. Absolutely fucking brilliant.
I'd have to make my way up this mine shaft in order to go on. Maybe the machinery could help me with that.
I'm sure it could. Yeet. Yeet. Alright. Oh. Gotta do homework and later gotta work out. Onward. Homework? Yeah, I gotta read something and then make an essay on it. I'll do it later though. The thing that I have to read should take me like 30 to 40 minutes tops. It's 11 pages, but some of the pages aren't as long as the other ones, which is good. Huh? Oh, I think I get it. Wait, no, there was no ladder here. Wait, what? Okay. I see it now. Yeah, I just need to do something, read it, and then make an essay about it. I'll probably half-ass the essay, because it's fucking essay. And then after that... There is technically more homework that I can do, but I can just do it at school because it's just something that you can do in advance. Sort of project. I can just do the project there. Unless we're actually going to do something else. But I'm not sure. Alright. Get me out of this fucking cave and let's get on with our lives. Alan Wake 2 with the godly legs. ¿De qué trata el Alan Wake? ¿Un Silent Hill? Un Silent Hill. No sé a qué te refieres con eso.
Lightning flashed behind the windows of Cauldron Lake Lodge. Tor Anderson laughed and held the steel hammer above his head. Nurse Sinclair was
Jill.
trying to calm him down without success. Tor
¿Qué es?
grinned madly and shouted,
¿Te refieres a Silent Hill?
"Here's a friendly poke from Molnir, wench." He brought the hammer down with all his might on Sinclair's head. "We're on a comeback tour, baby."
Ah, sí, Silent Hill. No sé, yo nunca he jugado Silent Hill. Yo nada más conozco al Cabeza de Pirámide, porque es icónico. Oh, Lord. Um, Se trata de que, aunque todavía no lo explican bien, pero por lo que entiendo, lo que escribe este güey se convierte en realidad. Y, o sea, llegaste tú aquí, sí, creo está en el DVD, Dead by Daylight, el Pyramid Head, sí. ¿Qué te digo? Es un escritor y parece de todo lo que escribe se vuelve en realidad. Y ahorita secuestraron a su esposa y está tratando de encontrar a su esposa. O sea, si escribe, no sé qué voy a ser millonario y me voy a casar con 10 mujeres, esa es realidad. No sé si funciona así, pero por lo que veo, sí puede ser posible eso. Oh, fuck. I'm back. Pero lo que no entiendo todavía es de por qué están estos monstruos de sombra. Todavía no explican. Y los enemigos están basados en su libro. Es lo que no sé. No sé si es una entidad que ya existe o si es algo que él se inventó. Creo que los enemigos ya son cosas que ya existían dentro de este pueblo, pero no te confirmo ni te niego porque la verdad no sé. ¿Vas a jugar el 2? Es lo que estoy viendo, porque lo que estaba pensando hacer es de que si Armored Core salía en descuento en diciembre, lo agarraba junto a Alan Wake. Pero ahora el punto es de que si lo meten Armored Core en descuento o no. Y la otra es de que también, ya que te digo que también va a salir el Hell Wanted 2. Entonces también es ver eso, si no sale muy caro o no. Espero que el Hell Wanted no pase de $20 o de 30 aunque sea. Pero la verdad, yo creo que máximo cobran 40. Pero pues a ver en cuánto salen. Yo creo que sí, 40. Es que si sale así de alocado 40, ¿sabes? Lo que pienso hacer es pedirle el Alan Wake y el Armored Core a mi papá y el FNAF a mi mamá. Vender un riñón. Nah. Vender riñón por un videojuego ya está loquito. Sería como un carro, una casa, máximo. Mínimo, ¿no? ¿Cuál máximo? Mínimo. No, para nada, pero... De hecho, ¿cuál fue la última vez que me compró un juego? La última vez que me compró algo relacionado a videojuegos fue el control rosa que tengo. Y antes de eso, juego, creo que fue cuando compré Black Ops 2 en el CX, ahí en el Rosario. Si ya estás en extrema pobreza, vendes un riñón por la PlayStation 8. ¿Quién sabe? ¿Quién sabe? Depende. Pero sí, ya que lo pienso, la última vez que me compró un juego ella fue el Black Ops 2 hace quién sabe cuántos años. Desde antes de la secundaria. Desde antes de la secundaria. Entonces, pedirle uno de VR con la excusa de que ella también lo puede jugar. Y tal vez sí la armó. Casi nada de tiempo, casi nada. No, en stream no, pero... Pero sí, ya le enseñé el Beat Saber. Es que juegos de VR, ahorita nada más tengo el Beat Saber y el Resident Evil Village. Y es que los de VR sí los quiero jugar. Pero como son, aparte de que todavía te cobran no los 60, 70, que le vaya dando un infarto, nah, a mi mamá sí le gustan las cosas de terror. Pero el punto es de que son caros, pero como también, o sea, no dejan de salir juegos nuevos, normales. Y pues prefiero jugar Alan Wake 2 y el Armored Core al Hell Wanted 2. Aunque ese también lo quiero jugar mucho, pero no sé si me entiendas. You son of a... Dicen que salía en invierno del 2023. Entonces puede ser de cualquier punto de aquí hasta el... Asparis. No se puede. Hasta aquí, hasta febrero. O sea, desde diciembre a febrero. Estaría bien chingón que saliera en diciembre, pero honestamente creo que sale como en enero. Porque sí quiero jugar la versión de VR. Quiero ver cómo sale. No, el VR va a ser una actualización gratis. Y para el VR2 espero que le hagan la versión del Hell Wanted, como ya te había dicho varias veces, y versión del Resident Evil 7 para volver a jugarlo así con el VR, el Resident Evil. Estaría chingón. Ahorita que subí el ¿cómo se llama? El We Were Expeditions. La fregué porque como no lo hice por grabación, lo voy a jugar en VR2 cuando exista el VR6. El pedo de lo que grabé es de que no salió bien tu voz, porque como no lo hice por Twitch y todavía no le había puesto la opción de que se incluya la opción del grupo en las grabaciones. Entonces, desafortunadamente no salió tu voz. Entonces nada más parezco como loquito yo ahí hablando
Ron
solo
had
y
checked all
riéndome.
of Sally's rental cabins. There had been no sign of the Wakes. It was dark when he'd found their car parked at the end of the road by Cauldron Lake. It made no sense. They must have taken a wrong turn, but there was no sign of them.
Como Le Takes Two. Sí, ya es que Le Takes Two fue la primera o segunda parte donde no apareció, pero ya después de esto sí ya sonaba tu voz. Tu voz, tu voz. Mañana vas a la escuela, ¿no? Sí, mañana sí hay escuela, desafortunadamente. Desafortunadamente, CW and TZ. Tom, you talk to me on TV. Tom. I miss you, Tom. Did you write this? Tom, Tom, Tom. I curse you, Thomas Zane. Tom, 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 Tom. I miss you, Tom, 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 Tom. ¿Se viene Platinum Alan Wake 2? No. I miss you, Tom, Tom, Tom. Nah, es como... Es un juego así normal, que nada más lo juego y ya. No requiere platino. El que sí les quiero sacar platino, pero seguro me voy a tardar un montón. Y eso sí, no estoy seguro si los voy a sacar o sí, o no. Son los de Uncharted. Okay, now what was that? So I'm guessing that writing was the old lady. Y te digo que ahorita voy a hacer el de Cuphead, a ver cuánto me tardo. Yo creo que dentro de la siguiente semana, sí, dentro de esta semana sí hago el platino si le echo 1 hora diario. Es el de The Walking Dead de Telltale Games o algo así. El mensaje de antes de ese ya no lo vi porque se empujó y ya no lo pude ver. Sí, pero esos de Telltale sí he jugado por ejemplo, el de Minecraft Story. Pero tal vez sí lo juego un día, pero qué flojera. Fucking hell, the flare lasts for fuck all. Sí, así son los de Telltale. Sí, pero la compañía ya regresó. De hecho, ya sacó o van a sacar una nueva experiencia. Sí, sí, sí. A ver, busca Telltale New Game. A ver, creo que ya salió o va a salir, una o la otra. Yep. Okay, knew it.
I could see Cauldron Lake. I thought I could make out the spot where the island and the cabin had been. There was a light near it. It had to be a boat. I was close now. I had to...
Okay, now, how long? El 28 se anunció que Telltale regresaría gracias a DLC Confirman que seguirán con sus licencias de y se cortó lo
Mr.
demás.
Randolph liked Rose. That little. I tried to hold on to Alice, but her form melted away. I was losing control. Dr. Hartman stood in her place. I wanted to hit him, but my arms were jelly. He smiled. It was a reassuring smile, and
Eso es como Batman, de Telltale Games, The Wolf Among Us, juegos como The Walking Dead. El juego ya no estará en compra, supongo, o en venta. Sí, porque sé que unos de sus juegos ya no van a poder venderlos, porque no van a poder pagar la licencia y tampoco no creo que vale la pena.
Hey, I'm here! I'm coming!
Skybound Games. What the fuck? Todos regresaron hace 4 años y yo ni sabía. Empezaron a hacer su regreso porque no creo que hace 4 años hayan sacado juego. A menos de que sí, yo tampoco sabía. What the fuck is this guy doing? Turn on the flare. ¿La linterna es mágica o es común? Es común, pero los monstruos de aquí son débil a la luz. Ya veo. I wonder if Alice is actually alive, or so it's gonna be another Nicole situation where we chase her around, but she's dead. Hold on, a ver, voy a ir al baño, ahorita vengo. Alright. Oh, what a fucking cliffhanger. What? Oh, that's so fucking annoying. Oh, and I kinda actually want to know what happens there. Se viene platino de Peppa Pig 2. ¿Hay un Peppa Pig 2?
Previously on Alan Wake.
Wheels within wheels. You found the kidnapper, but what he had to say wasn't what you wanted to hear.
Hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that Ryder just took out my deputies?
Cuando salga. Si lo dan gratis, o cuesta como $2-3, sí, güey. Pero cualquier cosa sobre $5, no.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence
Before it attacked me. So we found the lake and then we got pulled out. Yeah, the truth.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
What the fuck is going on?
There you go, Alan.
Hartman, I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it.
Oh, this is what I read.
Through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
No sé, güey. No, pues si vale 30, no, pues no, el otro lo van a cobrar como... Nah, ni van a vender porque nada más.
Just let go.
I highly doubt she's dead. Unless she is. Another episode. ¿Ya está el nuevo juego Plus de Spider-Man 2? No, estoy esperando que
I
salga.
felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus.
No, there's a room that we were
I
watching.
was a prisoner here.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah, I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message, loud and clear.
Why, right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me.
I am.
I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
Yeah, no, this is a fake sequence.
This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I
Emerson,
bet you do.
the Soul,
Splendid, Alan.
Loshiba,
I honestly
Lane,
believe we can get this thing under control if we work together.
Anderson.
This way, Alan.
Anderson has 2 beds in there. Okay. Un pulpo, alright.
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate
No tengo la
fantasy
menor idea.
scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped, and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you.
That's because they are.
This way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up.
Nah.
Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you
I mean, it does,
in
but...
your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be
Sé que es, pero...
logic.
No sé cómo se diga. Sé que es, no sé cuál, sé que existe algo así muy similar, si no es lo mismo, nada más que traducido, pero pues, no la conozco en inglés.
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well,
is this real?
Follow me.
Or is this
Alan,
like
what I'm telling you is good news. Right
lo
now,
mismo en inglés?
every time you have a relapse,
Puede que sí. Digo que sí sé que hay una, nada más que no sé cómo se diga y ni sé si... No, sí empieza con P, ¿verdad? Nada más que no sé cómo se diga.
This should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk. Hartman obviously loved his own voice. His words echoed madly inside my head. I dug my nails into the palms of my hands to stay focused.
You need to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery.
No es un flashback, pero es lo que quiero ver es que si esto es real o es falso, o si es real, pero lo que me está diciendo es falso, porque me está diciendo de todo lo que hemos hecho es falso y que la esposa ya murió, pero eso es falso, creo, porque existe un segundo juego. O al menos de que sea uno de los malos y quiere convencerme de que nada de esto es real.
Scary, scary, scary.
Shut the fuck up. What the fuck? Bro is on drugs.
Real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson.
Okay.
Falta cuello.
That's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on video games.
Ooh, yeah.
It's trash, of course. It does involve some small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapy.
I wonder if this guy Emerson is like a developer at the company and they're just roasting him. That would have been mad funny. Or if he was the director. He's a video game. Tengo un compañero que es castroso y no tiene cuello.
You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
Cuando dices que no tiene, ¿es por sarcasmo? ¿O literalmente no tiene? Ah, okay. Therapy in periods of criteria for your fellow patient for privacy. Be patient to convert to. Permission to take the time you need. Bear in mind that you're voluntarily receiving treatment that has been specifically tailored for you. Engagement therapy and its sister method, the flow. Como una tortuga ninja. Huh. Nada más que no encuentro en este video.
System's killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
Oh, okay.
And these two are the Anderson brothers.
Oh, that's why I said Anderson. It was two beds. Odin and Tor. Huh.
Put this, a heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete
Busca.
the image of
Porque este es un remaster.
after the band
Entonces, mínimo, yo diría que unos 6 años.
They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for. TLC.
2010, o el original, supongo. ¿Y el remaster cuándo salió?
I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left
Porque tiene versión de Play 5, creo que es del año pasado o antepasado, ¿no?
Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write.
Why do you want me to write? Nah. This guy's trying to gaslight me. Nah.
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough.
2021, entonces el antepasado.
Like us, Sonny. Yeah. Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Zane! You're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's
Zane?
for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from the
¿Y eso por qué importa, Ramón?
My head was clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense. Zane could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter.
¿Y eso no es inclusivo? ¿A poco no ha habido negros? Ahora que lo dices, Ramón, tienes razón. Yo tampoco he visto ningún negro en este juego. Pero por lo que sé, o será porque los... Ok. Fuck you mean you painted me. Lo que sí sé es de que una de las protagonistas del segundo juego, la policía, es negra. Pero sí, ahora que lo dices, no he visto ningún negro. Pero yo creo que porque es un pueblo así viejo, ¿no? Yo creo que por eso no hay...
The storm is almost here. Look at that. I'd hate to be out there tonight.
Yo creo que porque es un pueblo así y se ve que es viejo también y ya.
Why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot?
Yeah, why do you want me to write?
You can get to your room by those stairs.
Mataban a... también podría hacer eso.
Something's wrong. I'm not myself. It's hard to think that there's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing everything.
No, creo. No deberían de. ¿Por qué? Porque cuando te refieres a la gente negra en inglés es black people. Cuando te refieres a ellos en español, gente negra. O sea, no deberían por qué bañarte, al menos de que digas algo racista.
My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
That looks like the patient room. Does it not?
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
Huh. Oh no, it isn't. The typewriter isn't on the wall.
Hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
Why do they want me to write?
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Where the hell did he get a damn hammer?
I don't know.
Here's a friendly poke from Mjolnir, wench. Oh, afraid of the crazy brothers,
Sinclair
are ya?
looked bad.
Not so weak
That wasn't a
now,
love tap.
are
The crazy
we?
old fart hit her hard. And if she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
It's my store. I'm taking it.
She got fucking hit with the hammer, crazy.
The markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made at the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't breathe right.
Yeah, they're definitely suspicious.
Hartman wasn't happy. Mott could see it in his eyes. He quickly lowered his own. He had made a mess of it, and he knew it. The shame of failure was hard to bear. He hadn't expected Wake to say he needed more time. And he blurted out 2 days, less than Wake had asked for, to show him who was in charge. But that wasn't part of Hartman's plan.
So it is Hartman. Hartman was part of the kidnapper's team. He's probably the boss. Mott was the dude that was... yeah.
Now, Mrs. Wake, can you tell me about Alan's problems?
Pachuca es un sitio grande, nada más hay 3 casas y una escuela, no te creas. Es un sitio grande y está creciendo más y más porque viene más gente de la ciudad. Bueno, ahorita ya no tanto, pero mucha gente se vino durante el COVID y es ciudad y escuelas hay varias. Más que la CDMX o Mazo. No, pues CDMX siempre va a tener más de todo en todo el país, menos gente, porque hay un montón de gente ahí. Y ya es que hay plazas, hay de todo. So she just wants to get hit.
Yes. Tell me, Mrs. Wake, what would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know. I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you. Just some stranger who resembles you.
Que a lo mejor le daban un departamento a mi papá en Pachuca. O sea, dar para rentar o dar de dar. Y es dar de dar o de rentar. ¿Va a trabajar acá? O si es de dar, pues supongo que es de familiar.
But you don't ever say this.
No. I've tried, but he's not listening. He's too deep in his own problems, always going on about something else. I'm so afraid I'm gonna lose him.
Dar como de eso que el gobierno te da una casa o algo así. ¿Ah? ¿Está bien? Por el seguro que tiene y eso. Eso no me lo sabía. O sea, sé que un gobierno puede regalar casas, pero usualmente lo hace con lugares donde no hay gente, ¿no? Pero pues en Pachuca sí hay gente, eso sí no me lo sabía. Y si sí se lo dan, y de vez en cuando vienes, pues ahí vemos qué onda.
Well, I'll be sure to bear that in mind.
Hearing her voice, what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all,
Happy because obviously she is alive, most likely. Sick because of what she thinks of him, and then guilty because that's why he's making her feel that way.
phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this, just a recording.
Oh, it's when she called ahead. Oh, yeah. I remember her mentioning that.
The photo on the wall caught my attention. In it, the clinic staff was standing outside the lounge.
Yeah.
I knew the man next to Hartman.
¿Sí le sabes a la física? ¿Te refieres a la materia?
Hartman had been playing me all along.
Si te refieres a lo de la materia, lo que vimos... That's Barry? Si le pusiera más atención, sí. Porque en fin, nada más es fórmulas con... Bueno, lo que enseñan ahorita. O sea, si hay una física más avanzada, de seguro no. Pero lo que enseñan así, si le pusiera más atención, sí. Pero con este profe que me tocó, me da una flojera ponerle atención. Y a veces no sé de qué anda hablando, anda abriendo la boca, pero... No sé. Me cae bien, pero cuando trata de enseñar, no, ni que fuera USA que maneja sustancias. USA. Pero eso ya sería química, ¿no?
We need to get to Hartman's office. It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no.
I wanted to hear the rest of it.
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Pero, ¿cuándo hacen eso en México?
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
En universidades, nada más, supongo. O en preparatorias muy prestigiosas. Shoot him. Shoot him. Shoot him. ¿De qué estudiantes científicos que robots y no sé qué? Eso sí, de robots no sé qué onda.
Get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just
go.
Como la familia del futuro.
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely...
Shoot him!
With your ability...
Shoot him! Pull the fucking trigger! Hartman's gonna die. That's rough. Either he's dead or he got taken over. It's one or the other. What the actual fuck? Hartman watches Wake fall.
Fall of Alan Wake with his binoculars. When the rider hit the water, he ordered Jack to take the boat to him. The spot was easy to see in the dark, even with all the extra lights in the boat. The flare floated and kept burning, even in the water. Jack turned the radio louder as the engine sputtered.
Yeah, so he was the one that pulled me out of the water. So that was all real. He was just trying to fucking gaslight me.
I had to find a way out.
Oh shit. Okay. Where should I go?
I needed light to get the possessed bookshelves out of my way.
How do I get light? I do not know. Where the fuck do I go? Oh, up the stairs. Then turn this shit on. Yeah. What the fuck is hitting me? I have the whole point of the light so I don't get hit!
Hartman knew he was no creator. He had no ambitions on that front. And he certainly didn't want to end up like every artist he had worked with here, damaged in ways that were hard to describe, or worse. It was enough for Hartman to maintain creative.
Oh, fuck off. Get out of the way! Get out of the way, I can't see! There are cars in the way, motherfucker! Fuck it.
Found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Nice.
Barry, I don't have a light. Take this, Al.
Thank you very much.
Oh God! Look at the house, Al.
Okay. Give me a sec. I'm on my way. Why do they have a maze in here? Alright, always stick to the left. Left. Nice. Alright, bro, chill. You got the whole car headlights. No, si no te haré decir que contestaré la pregunta. Ah, ya. Sí, yo tengo que leer algo al rato y hacer un ensayo. Me considero bueno, pero no sé dónde usar las fórmulas. Don't trust who? Pero pues ese es el punto. Don't trust Emil. ¿O te refieres que eres bueno en poder mover, o sea, completarlo ya al saber qué fórmula en dónde?
I stared at the Viking paraphernalia that littered the area, surrounding an unlikely centerpiece. I stared at the Viking paraphernalia that littered the area, surrounding an unlikely centerpiece. A full-size stage complete with an impressive sound system with all the trimmings. including a dragon. It took a special kind of crazy to build something like this.
The 6-gun scribe. You capped 100 taken with a revolver. ¿Qué habías dicho de 15 fórmulas? Es que ya no lo pude leer. O sí lo leí, pero no lo leí bien. This is a dead end, but is there something back here? Yup, there fucking is.
Hartman hurried down the corridor. He had disliked leaving Wake when he was surely at his most susceptible to therapy. But this was not an ordinary storm. Wake had been writing.
¿Que cómo me aprendo 15 fórmulas? Ah, no sé. Yo ni me aprendo una.
Prepared for a situation like this. The idiot brothers would keep Wake distracted while Hartman double-checked everything.
No me aprendo ninguna porque veo otra y después esa se parece a la otra y después digo, bueno, ¿cuál es cuál? ¿Cuánto te costaron tus lentes de azul para...? Ah, como son lentes antes que nada para luz azul, o sea, se supone que tienen lo de luz azul. Creo que eran 1000 y pico, pero, o sea, si te los compras nada más para luz azul, no sé si sean más barato o del mismo precio. Porque ahora sí traigo los lentes a todo tiempo, al menos de que salga. O sea, si salgo, pues no los traigo porque qué flojera cargar los lentes. Y tampoco estoy tan ciego todo. En Amazon salen en 300 pesitos. ¿Está bien? Oh, fuck off. Why is there crows in this fucking hole, bruh? Fuck off. Porque no tengo problemas de la vista, solo que juego descansar y veo borroso. Sí, después de ciertas horas se empieza a cansar la vista. Las letras en la pantalla. Sí, te empieza a cansar. Sí valen la pena los lentes. Hasta yo siento como duran más los ojos. O sea, no se me cansan tan rápido. Oh, fuck off! Bro, you stupid fucking game, bro. Let me pick up the fucking flare gun. God damn. Shit. Bro, if this motherfucker doesn't die from a single flare gun round, I'm gonna be so pissed because that's all the game is giving me. I had so many too. This whole cycle of them giving me all my shit and then taking it away is kind of annoying. By kind, I mean very. Ah, sí. Sí, eso de programación, pues sí, supongo que sí, estás mucho tiempo ahí en la... Y si te vas a cansar la vista bastante. Okay. Come on.
Mott knew that Wake was smarter than him. Wake had more money, a beautiful wife, everything. And Hartman said Wake was important. That made him better than Mott. But Mott was calling the shots now. He'd expected Wake to whimper and grovel, but instead, he seemed...
So Mott felt inferior to Alan. Fucking pussy bitch. Pussy bitch boy. Fucking bitch boy. Fucking bitch boy. Bitch boy. Bitch boy. Once I escape with Barry, that's when I'll finish it. Oh, you fucking whore. Oh, this is just fucking fantastic. Why are you putting 3 fucking enemies in here? You fucking whore. I'm no longer running through the middle. Are you fucking serious? Annoying pieces of shit, bro. This game is not made, or this combat is not for multiple enemies. I'm like, fuck out of here. Alright, I'm saving this flare in case there's more than one enemy. I am not wasting batteries.
For the moment, Barry was just glad he had survived the fall. He had been separated from Al, and there was no easy way to climb back up. He told himself he'd be okay in the gloomy forest at night. He would just have to wait for a while for Al to find his way down. Barry turned when he heard...
The world exploded. So Barry's probably gonna get taken. Emil made Tom do it. Huh. Fucking fireworks. Today is the Día de la Revolución. I guess that's why the fireworks are going off. I don't know, maybe something else. Usually it's something church related, or unless there is something also church related today on the 20th.
The man was bullheaded, no doubt. Even lying on the bed, he'd almost broken Hartman's nose the second time. But with a little time, he could break Wake down.
Oh, that's why he had the thing on his nose.
It was easily the most promising subject he had had. Well, since Tom, really. Sleep well, Alan, Hartman whispered with a smile.
So Hartman tries to take Ryder's shit for some reason. Because he himself is not a creator.
You're alive! Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry.
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up.
Now you're gonna attack me.
Loosen the lock, so,
Yep.
I'll find it. Don't worry about it.
Manda beso. ¿Y eso para qué o qué? ¿Qué piensas hacer con ese beso, Ramón? Una paja mental. Did you fucking drop it again? Tengo que acabar 40 páginas de libros de matemáticas, pero veme jugando Rocket. ¿Y por qué tantas páginas? Ah, dices que tú ese profe siempre te las deja de tarea, ¿no? Algo se me habías platicado hace un tiempo. O tu profesora, no sé qué era. A tanning bed, yeah. Sí. Uf. Y vale el 70%.
I'm crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the craziest.
But maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch.
Preferiría yo tener el 70% del examen y 30% del libro. Para entregar solo como 2/3 del libro. O nada más la mitad. Al menos de que también sus exámenes de ella son cabrones. Y no te deja formulario. No, si no deja formulario está de la chingada. ¿No hace exámenes? No, mejor que ni haga examen, porque de seguro ni te dejaría formulario. Nada. Y los haría bien largo por...
I had lost my gun in the crash.
Oh, for fuck's sake, obviously you did.
Barry!
Why wouldn't you lose your gun? You lose it every 5 fucking minutes, Alan. God. I mean, he had it in the dashboard. Wait, how did he end up here?
Don't worry. way you can climb down, though. It's like a sheer wall. Al! There's something moving down here!
Barry, it's a take-it! Use a flare, Barry!
Oh! Yeah!
Barry, are you alright?
I'm good, Al! I'm great! Guess you never mess with anyone from New York City before, huh? Around to the farm, Al! I'll be waiting!
Barry, just wait for me, okay?
Al! I'm not staying here! It's suicide! I'm going to the farm! I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area. You can catch up. Don't worry about it. I'm on the case.
Now he's Rambo.
Nice,
This would
man.
turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
Lo que nos enseñan son integrales. No sé qué sea. Al menos todavía no. Alright, I'm gonna stop it here. I've been going on for 2 hours and 52 plus that word from earlier, 3 hours and I've been going for I've been going on for 4 hours. I'm done. Tomorrow play more. I don't know. I'm done. I was only going to play 2 hours and I ended up playing 4 because this game is actually good. And especially that part I was going to stop, but then the part of the cabin, I was like, oh, I actually kind of want to see what's going on. And right now, going to the farm. Yeah, but right now I just want to chill before doing, it's already 9:03 and I got to do homework later. So right now I want to chill for like an hour. And then start reading and then doing the essay thing. And then I gotta exercise and take a shower and all that. So that's it for this time. Peace, bruh.